and the traffic in lovely youth. By the Lord, gentlemen, I would close every advertising agency in the country tomorrow, if only to head off the droves of silly girls, sufficiently cursed with beauty, who troop into the cities each month, most of them to be stained and scarred, a few to find ashy success in the hardening life of a model. He speaks that how this advertising business spoils the young people. It induces a lofty pleasure in the youth. How they fools these young people. Who Herman Hook boldly states that the professionals of advertising business are not entitled to enjoy the wealth that has been earned by them through their advertising business. The advertising business deplores the values, it deplores on how advertising business is corrupted with social evils and immoral values. He gives examples. You also, students, you also have been witnessed how these advertising, especially cosmetics, which shows that only the color or a thin or muscled people are admired. Only when you have a skinny body you are appreciated. When you have a lighter skin you are appreciated, which is completely wrong. This is a havoc created by the advertisement. And if you apply this cream or this lotion, your skin will be glowed. Your skin will be glown, and you would get whatever you want. That's how they shows. That's how these advertisement business show depicts. Many young girl, they come, they think they will get a good money or a good increment in this model, and they don't know what is the black truth behind this advertisement business. They don't know how they pressurizing the youth, the young men and women. Also these models, they also suffers to reach this position. They are exalted by the people, who are in this prospect. When will a strong voice call a halt to this dismal pilgrimage? Pilgrimage means visiting holy place. The children's crusade, a religious fighting. Crusade, a dharma yuddha. Dismal, gloomy. So Herman Hook compares the model struggling as a crusade. When will a strong voice call to halt to this dismal pilgrimage, this children's crusade to the unholy land? When will someone denounce the snaring allurements of the picture magazines? Denounce, attack, criticizes. Snaring, snaring, trapping, allurements, charming, fascination, fascinating. So when will this gloomy pilgrimage of young people or a people who works as a models, this children's crusade to the unholy land, the advertisement business or the products produced by the people, which are actually unwanted things. When will someone denounce the snaring allurements? When will someone stop this charming fascination of the picture magazines? When will someone tell these babies that for each girl who grins on a magazine cover, 100 weep in back rooms? So the the audience or the reader who read the books or watches these advertisements about these girls or the products which promotes by these young girls. So what does the audience do? The audience mesmerizing by seeing the picture of the model in this on the book on a magazine cover, but he or she doesn't know that the model had wept in back rooms. The smile on the face of that model, which could be only a smile for the magazine cover or for the modeling purpose, she or he could not be given sufficient food or sufficient payment or a salary for her work. It could be she could have been struck there. She could have been tortured by the people of the advertisements. And that even the grin is a bought and forced thing that fades with the flash of the photographer's bulb, leaving a face grim with scheming or heartbreak. So the model would smile only in front of the photographer. She could be left, she could have the pain in her body or in her mind, but she can't do in front of the photographer. She should work on that. To what end is all this lying, vandalism and misuse? Vandalism, destructing deliberately. So the people of advertisement businesses are deliberately destroying these youth or the models along with the audience. You are trying to sell, never mind what, never mind how, never mind to whom, just sell. So the advertising people, the advertisement business doesn't care about other people, about the language, about the nature. They just want to sell something. They don't even care of anything. Sell means fraud. So for him it looks like a sell means it's a fraud. Come now, do you hesitate to promise requited love to miserable girls? So here he questions. Harmanu questions, is it possible to you return the love to those miserable girls, those models? triumph to failures, triumph, winning, winner, Jaya, triumph to failure, success to failures, virility to weaklings, virility, energy, masculinity. Can you provide these to those models as well as to the people who are watching these products through your advertisements? Even prowess to little children, a bravery or skills, a prowess, bravery, skill to little children, for the price of a mouthwash or a breakfast food. So, see, in our television also in India also we are witnessing or we are watching thousands of advertisements about the beauty products, about food, about everything. Even toilet cleaners, bathrooms, related to washing machines, related to washing soaps, dishwashing soap, everything. So, so some some food item or some product says that some product sorry some products say that if you drink or if you eat this you will get a superpower or you will get a good height. Is it true? A small young children they believe or people who believe, but is it possible? Are you giving this? Can you give this virility to weaklings through your breakfast food? Or the skills or the energy to the little children? No. Does it ever occur to you to be ashamed to live by preying on the myriad little tragedies of unfulfillment which make your methods pay so well? So, don't you feel ashamed? Myriad countless. So these tragedies. So don't you feel ashamed? Don't you feel ashamed because these tragedies are happening because of your advertisement? Don't you feel ashamed? I trust that I am offending everybody very deeply. Offending, causing problems, displeasure. I know many of you have displeasure. You are not happy what have been spoken. An artist has the privileges of the court fool, you know. I paint because I see with the seeing eye, an eye that familiarity never glazes. I paint because I see with the seeing eye. Glazes tired. Because I paint means I express my views because people are listening to me. Advertising strikes me as it would a man from Mars, and is it undoubtedly appears to the angels. So for the author, advertising is like a man from different place, a different planet. Advertising for him is an alien. It is like an alien, and as it undoubtedly appears to the angels. An occupation the aim of which is subtle prevarication for gain, and the effect of which is the blighting of everything fair and pleasant in our time with the garish fungus of greed. Subtle prevarication, because this occupation has the aim which is delicately avoiding truth, and the effect of this is preventing growth. Frail and pleasant in our time with the garish fungus of greed, gaudy, glittering, garish, gaudy and glittery. It creates, what does it mean that the advertising business creates in people more the feeling of jealousy, feeling of more wants, and by this it destroys the truth. It destroys the truth. It stops growth, growth of fairness and pleasantness, good things. Instead, it helps a glittering fungus of greed. It creates greediness in the people. If I have made all of you or just one of you repent of this career and determined to seek decent work, I will not have breathed in vain today. So he requests, at the end of the essay, he requests to stop this business, this deceitful business, this deceited business, this degenerate business of advertisement. And he asks, if you followed this, so my oration, my speech, it would be successful. It won't go in a vain. So Herman Wouk criticizes that this is the in advertisement business is just a exploitation. It is none other than simply exploitation of language, art, nature, everything. And it also creates a desire in the people for the things which they actually don't want. So he pressurizes in the end of his essay. He pressurizes that one, the people who are in this business should stop this business. Thank you.